Hello, students. Welcome to the class of English Literature. In continuation of the last few videos, in which we are studying a very famous novel, Kanthapura, written by very famous Indian novelist Raja Rao. In this series, we have read its 7 chapters. Now, In today's video, we are going to study chapter number 8, the summary. And today's topic is the fast of Murti. Chapter number 8, Murti's fast. Before starting his Don't Touch the Government campaign, Murthy decided to undertake a fast for self purification. The same evening, Murthy told Rangamma that he was responsible for the violence that occurred at Spengton Coffee Estate. He said that he would fast for 3 days in a temple. He would take nothing but only 3 cups of salted water 3 times a day. He thought that such a fast was necessary because he thought he had not lived up to the teachings of the Mahatma. Here we know that Murthy is referring to Mahatma Gandhi. He himself was not pure, and that was why so much of violence had taken place at the Skeffington Coffee Estate. They should have loved even Bade Khan, the policeman. They could not do so, for there was hatred in him. He on his own hatred polluted his followers. He thought the fault lay with him, and therefore he should purify himself through fasting. Only then would he be able to practice love, truth, and ahimsa as taught by the Mahatma. So he began his fast in the temple. At nightfall, when there was none else in the temple, Rangamma tried to offer him a banana, but Murthy refused her firmly. He said that he would root out hatred and develop affection for all the people. Ratna often came to see him. Murthy wondered how he had ever thought of her as other than a sister. He had sound sleep, but the next day he felt much weaker. Memories crowded in upon him, and he remembered this accident and that. A number of people came to see him. Waterfall Venkamma also came and hurled abuses on him. She said, "Ah, the cat has begun to take to asceticism," says she, "only to commit more sins. Ah, son, when did you begin to lie to your neighbors? As though it were not enough to have polluted our village with your parihas. Now you want to pollute us with your jilted purity. Wait. When you come out of this counting of beads, I shall give you a fine welcome with my broomstick." But Murthy did not mind her. He resolved that he would love even his enemies, as was taught by the great Mahatma. On the third day, he felt so weak that he could not go to the river. When he tried to stand, he felt dizzy and had to sit down. But there was peace within his soul. His soul was irradiated with ineffable bliss. A number of villagers came to see him in the evening and they had bhajans. But Murthy noted with great that not many Brahmins had come. The next morning, Murthy broke his fast. He felt lighter in limbs and lighter in soul. Then he went to see Range Gowda. They planned to start a congress in Kanthapura, which would join the Congress of All India. To become a Congress member, the member had to pay 4 annas or 2000 yards of yarn every year. The member must vow to speak the truth and to wear khadi. Range Gowda agreed to all that he said. Soon, at Murthy's word, Ramaiya the weaver, Siddha the potter, and Rachanna the pariha joined the Congress. They planned to hold a procession of goods followed by a bhajan, and they would elect the committee. It was a great procession with the offerings of camphor and coconuts. Back at temple, Gowda told the people about weaving and ahimsa. Murthy too spoke about ahimsa and truth. The Congress Panchayat committee was framed. Murthy was president. Gowda, Rangamma, Rachanna, and Sinu were members. Murthy's picture appeared in the papers, therefore, they started spinning more and more. Bhatt was displeased with the formation of the Congress committee. Bhatt found that Murthy had more influence over the people than he had. He increased his rate of interest on loans up to 20% for Congress members. Of course, Bhatt still had supporters who were against the Parihas. Bhatt thought that by finding a bridegroom for Venkamma's second daughter, he would permanently win her support. He found a bridegroom and the marriage was really grand. Except Murthy, every villager attended the marriage. Okay, this was the summary of the chapter number 8. I hope you got the summary and it will help you in understand the whole narration of this novel. In next video we will meet with the summary of chapter number 9. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.